Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday the 18th and I'm here to do your daily guidance. How are we all? How are we all doing? I'm just wondering if I could move this a little bit more this way. Not very organised this morning. I've been out ordering a fridge freezer like you do. Getting my very own fridge freezer for the first time since I left my husband. It's nuts, isn't it? Yeah, my lovely landlady decided that she would loan me one and I'm finally getting my own now. So I'm going to get that on Sunday. So I'm dead excited about that. I picked George some fish up. You know, we bought a fish tank maybe a year and a half, 2 years, well, probably a year and a half ago now. We got down to just having one and what I call 1 1/4 because it's tiny. And it just seems to be outliving the world. So instead of having such an empty tank, I decided that we might as well just get another couple of little ones. So he's going to be excited when he gets home from school. So yeah, that makes me giddy too. Right, let's get in. I'll stop waffling on as I do. Let's get in and do your reading for today, guys. Let's see what we've got. So Tuesday the 18th, please. What is the message for today? Tuesday the 18th. Let me just move there because I don't belong there. Did a class last night, so group class. Tuesday the 18th. Yeah, we're going with them ones anyway. Looks like we're going with them ones anyway behind them. Yeah, I did a group last night. It was lovely. There were about 4 of us in there and saw some real good evidence. So that's good. Real good evidence coming through from Spirit. Tuesday the 18th. It's just amazing how quickly people start to develop and move on once they get practicing. Nice start. Tuesday the 18th. Tuesday the 18th, please. Oh. What do we need to know? I'm going to keep that upside down, I think. Right, here we go. So we get, there's nothing to worry about. We get the relationship card. Perfect timing. Focus on service. Ground yourself. So for whomever this reading is for, it's about relationships. So it's not just about, I wouldn't say it's just about, you know, loving relationships. It could be about family, friends, anyone. So any kind of relationship that you can have, okay? What they're saying here is it's about not focusing so much on everybody else and focusing on yourself that little bit more. Because this card here, the first thing that stands out, it says your primary relationship is with yourself and God. And every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So for some of you, there's a bit of upset when it comes to relationships. For some of you, if you're single, it's about, you know, that worry of not being able to find someone and things like that. So they're saying, chill. There's nothing to worry about. It's all in hand. It's all going to come forward for you. They're saying in perfect timing. Obviously there. This is the one that's concerning. So it's the focus on service. So when it's in this position, so when it's upright, for me, that means that your head is on it. So you're thinking about work, your financial things, you know, your education, you're thinking about your family, you're thinking about everything very logically. Okay, and you're getting on with things that you need to get on with. You're not focusing on what everybody else is doing, or you're not focusing on trying to find a new partner, or, you know, trying to find new relationships. You're just in, you know, in this balanced state of, you know, things coming in, going away, you know, very balanced, very free. Life's going on. I'm doing my work. I'm trying to better myself as a person. So that's another thing. It's about bettering, you know, you're spending time bettering yourself as a person. You're looking at your, you know, your wounds, childhood wounds, things like that to make you in a good place for a relationship to come in, or for you to have a balanced and healthy relationship, because some of you may be finding yourself in a relationship that isn't that balanced and that healthy, and a lot of that is to do with how you are with yourself, because you haven't got that primary relationship yet with yourself. Okay, so we need you to be doing We need you to be focusing on you, on self, on me, on myself and I, rather than focusing on outside sources. All right. It also says ground yourself. Ground yourself. And you see how this woman's like, oh gosh, I'm feeling a little bit dizzy. I can't get my feet on the ground. Everything's going on around me. I don't know where to look. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing, etc., etc. So it's like focus on what it is you need to focus on. Don't be focusing on a million things, okay? So if today's task is to do the housework, do the housework. Don't be worrying about everything else. If it's just, getting up this morning and getting the kids to school, preparing tea, and then getting them back to bed, that's fine. If it's about building your new empire, then that's fine as well. But focus on the most important things rather than letting yourself feel unstable and ungrounded. Also, there may be somebody in your life that's making you feel a little bit safe and ungrounded because you're not focusing on yourself, your wants, your own needs, and where you need to be going forward. Even say with children, you may be focusing more on the children than focusing on your own life, your own self. Not everybody can come before you, okay? There's a change in all this. There's a change in the way you're going to do things. There's a change in the way you're going to work things, okay? And you're going to start being able to trust timing, judgment. You're going to be able to trust yourself. I'm just trying to see what tomorrow's is because I've already recorded tomorrow's, and it could be on slightly the same theme. It's everything happens when it's meant to happen, okay? So it doesn't matter how much I should listen to this myself, to be fair. It doesn't matter how much we try and push things, okay? It's going to happen when it's going to happen. There's always, and I say this every time, there's everything has to have a knock-on effect. So, you say you want something to happen, so you give to the universe, I want a certain relationship, okay? Well, they have to make that work, and that'll happen in divine timing, because it's not just you that needs to make that work, is there? There's somebody else involved in that, so they've got to be in the right place at the right time to be able to meet you. So, whilst all that's going on, focus on yourself, go inwards, look at yourself. What can I change? What do I need to do to make myself a more stable and grounded person so that I'm there, ready, open-hearted for this thing to come in, or this new friendship, whatever it is that you're wanting to come in, okay? So it's about having that change in you, the change in the perspective, the change in the way that you deal with things, the change in the way that you look at things. They're saying there's nothing to worry about. So whatever it is you've asked for, it's going to come in. As long as you sort of kick back and not push it. Okay, it'll just happen. You don't need to do anything. You just need to get on with your life. If you've got, like a business that you're trying to get up and running and you're leaving it behind or you're not getting on with it because your mind's focused on other things, it's about you getting on with doing that work now and not focusing on when this relationship's going to come in or when this relationship with somebody's going to change or whatever, okay? Bring into focus. So we have all these things here. We've got the child card, which can be to do with your inner child. We've got the have confidence card, and we've got the opportunity to forgive card, all upside down. Sorry, we also have the entrepreneur card upside down, self-acceptance upside down. What do you desire? Upside down. Cleanse and detoxify upside down. So all the major things that we need to have that we need to have up and ready and not in place for these stable relationships to come in, okay? Because unless you're projecting these all the right way up, so you've got confidence, so you're doing work on yourself, so you're what do you desire? So maybe you're asking, I want a so-and-so guy or woman to come in, and actually you don't really know what you want, so you're confusing the universe by asking them one thing and then taking that back and then saying, I want a blonde-haired, blue-eyed man. Oh no, actually I think I might have a brown-haired man with brown eyes. It's about what do you truly desire, and until you get yourself into a very balanced position, which is you focusing on your service, your life, none of these are going to come the right way around, okay? You're not going to have that confidence to have that relationship. You need to forgive yourself and forgive others for the past. You need to work on your childhood wounds. You need to cleanse and detoxify everything that's going on around you that's causing you not to be in focus, not to be moving on with your own life instead of worrying about what somebody you don't even know yet is doing. And of course, the self-acceptance, that's your self-worth. If you don't have the self-worth, then once again, you're not going to attract the right person in. You're not going to attract somebody in that sees your worth, okay? So yeah, change your focus, guys. Change your focus to yourself. Ground yourself, get yourself ready to go, get on with whatever it is you're meant to be doing. There's definitely other things you're meant to be doing than focusing on something. And if you are in a relationship already, and this is, resonating, it's about you not stressing the small stuff. Taking a step back and doing you for a change instead of doing them. Thinking about what is it that I want? What is it that's going to make me happy? Okay? It's time for you to live your own life. Next time I would want this card up in full swing. I don't want it upside down because it means it's a block. You're blocking yourself, basically. They're saying to you, there's nothing to worry about. Chill out. Chill out. Let this universe... It says you are safe and this situation is under perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into situations to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you and through you. All right, guys? So, lovely reading. You just need to focus where you're meant to be going. Stop focusing on the things that you can't control. And that's whether somebody's going to come in. All right, guys? Have a great day. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.